Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another daily Star Realms game here. My name is baX. We're going to be playing against BenSkull today, and we are still playing in the VWR. That is all base sets of the game combined. Core set, Colony Wars, and Frontiers. We are doing this in preparation for the first Cash Realms tournament. If that's something that sounds pretty spicy to you, go ahead and look in the description for a way to join the Discord community with the baX cast, and you'll find a lot of information there along with a lot of other people who are just as excited. Now we have an option here to open up Storage Silo or Explorer. I'm a bit of a sucker for Storage Silo, so I will take the Silo. We're gonna open up Silo early. It's still early in the game. I think denying Silo, I don't think denying it just because is good enough this early in the game. Although you could certainly make the argument for an Explorer there because you want the two trade for show. Now, I would want to take Barter World to sync up with that Storage Silo, but Cargo Craft is just too good. It's too good. So we will take the Cargo Craft for 2, and then we will take the Predator for 2 as a means of denying our opponent some faction ability here with that 3 and destroy target base. The primary ability of the excellent card, the Moonworm Hatchling. Now we do have 2 4-cost bases here for blue that we will love to pick up for that Storage Silo. No scrap to be seen so far, so I feel really comfortable going into bases. Bases, if scrap is absent in the game, bases increase in strength quite a bit because your opponent is far less likely to get the cards necessary to destroy a base, and bases have a higher probability to give you 2 turns worth of power. So for the 4 here, Bioformer is great, but we are going to barter because we do have that Storage Silo, and I want to try to get those 2 things working together. Now we have a tough decision. This is going to start to get a little weird. Heavy Cruiser or the Ion Station? Heavy Cruiser, Ion Station. They'll take one of them, right? So I guess we will get the other unless something else comes up that's super, super cool. Starting with the BattleBot, I can respect it. Brain World coming up here. Well, now we're fighting for Brain World. That's what just happened there. So we're gonna take the Ion Station. We're gonna take the Heavy Cruiser. Cantrip Draw, or do we take Bioformer? Do we take the Blob Wheel and the 2 on Explorer? That might be the best idea here. So we're gonna Blob Wheel because we can scrap that out for 3. Do we need to take something for scrap? Our opponent has taken the BattleBot to scrap out from hand. The 3 here on Blob Wheel, I think we do need to take this because we also want some damage to try to punch through this central station before it stays up a little bit too long. That is unfortunate. We actually only get the 4. So hopefully we're able to put something together. 6 here for our opponent. Bioformer to scrap up for the 3. Heavy Cruiser would be a fine pick, I would think. We do Bioformer. And we are stuck with an Explorer. And unfortunately, we're stuck with our opponent getting what they wanted. Hey, we also get what we want, though. Excellent. And we also can kill that central station by scrapping out that Barter World. If our opponent drew a dud... So... Is that the BattleBot? Nope, it's the 3, scrap out Bio, and then what do they take? Brain or Nanobot? What would you take? I think Brain World's probably the better card to take in this situation. But we do still get Nanobot. All is not lost. We will scrap this out. We will take that Frontier Runner because that is going to replace our Barter World as a means to faction the Storage Silo. But now it's about survivability. Our opponent's gone into 3 bases, so damage is going to have a very high value for us. Right here, unfortunately, we bottom deck our scrap card. They scrap out from hand with 2. They're going to leave us the Captured Outpost for 3. Now, I don't like leaving them the Skiff. Skiff is a great card, especially with our 2 here. But I also like taking the Captured Outpost for the chance to faction off the 4 here. And I think that's going to be a little bit of a better take. It's also annoying. Opponent has to spend 3 to get through it. We do top deck Nanobot. So we bottomed the Plasma, but we top deck Nano. And then we're going to send Ion Station down into the discard pile. All things being said, not the worst thing in the world. They do have a lot of trade. They have a lot of trade, and they're picking up some excellent cards. Blob Carrier, Siege Fortress wouldn't be a bad take. Blob Carrier would be pretty good considering they have these 3. And there it is. So now our goal is to leave no good ships out there. So we're gonna take good ships. If possible, of course. All right, 30 to 41. Triple scrap feels good. Scrap out that Explorer. Did they get the green? Is that Moonworm? Ooh, close one. So they snag 4. Do they scrap out battle? Do they keep it? That was actually a huge turn for us. Very, very beneficial. They draw Rainbow. Blob Carrier could have action to grab Heavy Cruiser up to the top of the deck, but that doesn't happen. And in turn, we grab 7. Now that Blob Carrier's gone by, I actually feel comfortable taking the Siege Fortress. We can leave that Heavy Cruiser for now, because we know we have at least 2 hands before we need to worry about it. More likely, at least 3. And by that time, we'll shuffle our deck, get back to the other side. This is a bit of a bummer. Brain World got out, and we don't have the damage to kill it. So we will cycle 1 card. They'll give us 3 with 3. Yeah, it's a bit ugly. It's a bit ugly. We're way behind the scrap game. I think we might go spicy. So we get... Oh, that's game. That's game. Brain World's gonna get 3 turns. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. 3 turns. If in a world where they get a completely whiffed, yep. Oh no. Even if we survive, do we come back from this? Oh, this is gross. You win some, you lose some, team. Scrap out battle. Or repair, sorry. Should scrap out repair. And then they'll get to take a thing to the top. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's game. Actually, the game. Bases are good. Never underestimate the power of 1, getting a bad draw, and 2, having a base out for any length of time, giving you more than 1 use. That's the power of bases. So we're just going to end up conceding this here. That is a feels bad, man. All right. Well, good game to BenSkull. Well won. And for anybody who's in Cash Realms, you can feel good knowing that apparently my draws in VWR aren't always guaranteed. Join the Discord if you're interested in tournaments that we do run for Star Realms there, and I will catch you guys next time. Daily Star Realms games with the baX player. Peace.